पार्टिसिपेंट आल्यावर चालू करतो म्हटले. आलं वाटतं बंद झालं.
चेक करू इकडून की
नको आता गप बस थोडं. काय चेक करतो? लॉग इन करून बघतोस? तुझ्या ह्याच्यानं कर की. मीटिंग मध्ये नाही तू येऊ शकत नाहीस काय?
येऊ शकतो मी, पण माझं वेगळं पडलं. ते सुप्रिया हेडफोन घेऊन गेले.
आलं कोणतरी. अनम्यूटच आहे. हॅलो.
Hello, sir.
हा हॅलो. आय एम ऑडिबल?
Yes, sir.
Because I have some problem with my computer system, so I am joining by on my cell phone only.
Okay, sir.
Is it, you can hear me properly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can hear.
Okay. Only I cannot share my screen.
Sir, let me introduce.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, all ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all present here for the day 3 of Jayan Career Saptah 2022 in the afternoon session. I, Srimati Trupti Dudgavkar, Department of Pharmacognosy of RCP Kasegaon, took this opportunity to welcome you all to a seminar on career opportunities in pharmaceutical export and import business. The Indian pharmaceutical market is the third largest in terms of volume and 13th largest in terms of value. So, India is one of the largest supplier of generic medicine globally, 22% of global export volume. So during April 2021 to August 2021, India exported US dollar 1.37 billion of bulk drugs and drug intermediates. So we are gathered here to hear more about the career opportunities in pharmaceutical export and import business. So I welcome our today's chief guest, Mr. Sudhir Rashinkar, the successful and hard worker and founder and owner of Supriya Medical Agency. The today's speaker is known for his work in wholesale supplying and exporting high quality range of generic pharmaceutical products. Apart from this, he is also known for having deep knowledge of e-commerce and exporting gems and jewelry. So our Rashinkar sir is a B.Pharm graduate from Appasya Birnare College of Pharmacy, Sangli in 1991 to 1995. He worked as a production officer at Copran Limited, especially in manufacturing and exporting amoxicillin 500 capsule for US market in 1996 to 1998. He attended his duty as a pharmacist at Ganesh Anand Medical Store in 1999 to 2004. Apart from pharmacy profession, he has an experience of manufacturing and exporter of sterling silver jewelry with semi-precious gemstones. Now, growing with this experience in designing and exporting of jewelry, he worked as a business development manager at Diamond Technology Solutions from 2008 to 2010. At Silver Core Pharma, he worked as a owner, wholesaler, and exporter of high quality range of generic pharmaceutical products. From 2018 to 2020, at Grandeur Pharma, He worked as a owner, wholesaler and retailer, and he supplied hormones and other related pharma products for IVF centers in Mumbai. He is an expert, successful businessman with skills like online business and e-commerce, pharma export documentation, international marketing and sales, and website design and development. So we would like to hear. We welcome you, sir, at RCP College of Pharmacy, Rajarambapu College of Pharmacy at Kasegaon. And we would like to hear more about your knowledge, and I request you to share your knowledge with our pharma students. Now I hand over the mic towards you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you for the introduction. Let me share my PPT.
Hello, sir.
Rashankar sir, you can start now.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir. Perfect, sir.
Yeah. Okay. There is some problem with my computer system. That's why I'm not able to give my PPT. I have done already, but okay, I will just start with these things. Let me introduce in brief introduction, as madam has already introduced me. But I am a 1995 pass out from Vignali College, and experience in global and local business. About 20 years I am doing export business of jewelry and also pharma. Also, I developed some gem and jewelry export business together with my wife, and from 2002. I had done e-commerce business online from started from Sangli only, but reached to globally by B2B online portal. I developed a website named preetijewellers.com. Later on, I shifted my jewelry business to my wife's name and started pharma export as well of generic products. I was doing exports of branded generic products to China, US, UK, Australia, etc. Most of these products contains ointments, analgesics, antibacterials, cardiovasculars, etc. Most of the products were manufactured by Sun Pharma, Cipla, Intas, Natco, and Bexy, etc. So I will give you the brief knowledge about the various aspects of pharma exports, their documentation and all. Okay, Because of the problem with the system, I will give the PDF and PPT afterwards. I will share with sir. Okay. The main key in government institute which supports pharmaceutical export is Pharmexin, Pharmaceutical Export Promotion Council, which is a government institute. The role of the Export Promotion Council to aware the government scheme and other benefits for the exporters. And they are having marketing development assistance to the exporters, and exporters can register there. They can organize the trade fairs and exhibitions, seminars, etc. They help the exporters, the Indian government, central government, they help the exporters to promote their products and to get the buyers from online market. The second is international sales and marketing is the main key thing to start with export business. It consists of international targeting international clients, online digital marketing, B2B exhibition, email marketing, etc. We have to prepare importers list for that country and to do the business consultation from experienced international consultant also. So we have some export checklist before starting export business. That IEC code, that import exporter code, that Government of India Director General of Foreign Trade issues for these companies. Also product selection, HS code. HS code is a harmonized system. It used to identify the products. It is administered by World Customs Organization, which is updated every 5 years. And next is the website development. You can do your own website to promote the product and get the international clients. The export of pharmaceutical products having two main market, regulated and non-regulated market. The regulated market consists of the countries like Europe, USA, Japan, UK. They have the stringent regulatory authorities which allow us to export our pharmaceutical products to their countries. Apart from that, there are some non-regulated and semi-regulated market, which consist of Asia, Africa, Middle East, Latin America, and some other countries, and Commonwealth independent countries also there, Russia and Ukraine and all that. They have some semi-regulated market, so we don't need much stringent norms for to export these countries. The government of India appointed the Central Drugs and Standard Control Organization, CDSCO, which is under Director General of Health Services, and which controls these exports and all norms and the regulated market, and giving the permissions to export our products to various countries. In this, under this Assistant Drug Control of General India, DCGI is the main person who allows the export formalities and give permissions to the companies. Under this Drug Controller of General of India, there are assistant to drug controllers like called as ADCs. The ADCs is like drug inspectors, same as same drug inspectors role, similar to the drug inspectors in state government, but they are controlled by central government, and most of the export business and export permissions are controlled by these ADCs. Central government drug inspector checks, allows, and configure for the consignment of export, exports, how to do the norms and all that. The regulatory authorities of different countries are different. The regulatory authorities of countries like US FDA, like CDCSCO in India, and the other countries is having their own controlling or regulatory authorities. We need to take permissions from that authorities as well to in case of we need to export the products to their country. Apart from this, Indian bulk drug industry, API industry, is the main key industry where we can do Chinese players are big shot, and a lot of companies in India are importing bulk drugs from China. 10 to 20% of total requirement only we are exporting APIs. The API is having big market for import also. Apart from this, the main document we need to submit to different countries and their authorities, the dossier of the it is called as dossiers. The dossiers of the particular product we need to submit for the export. The dossiers contains product details, approval of generic names, dosage, packaging, stability data, efficacy and safety of the products. The similar kind of documents needed for generic medicine also. Generic medicine approval we need to take from Director General of DGCI, Drug Control of India. Pharma export customs is a main key role doing in the export of the pharmaceuticals. The custom clearance regulations we need to follow, which is having bank bank realization certificate, foreign inward certificates, clearing house agent, import export license we have to take from DGFT, that is Director General of Foreign Trade. And we need to do the bill of lading, excise reporting, and all this. And it under all financial things are under excise returns, and FEMA and FERA Foreign Exchange Regulation Act plays role in this. Apart from this, we can do online selling with Amazon on B2B, B2C sales globally, e-commerce platform also. For the Amazon thing, we have to register our company to the Amazon Selling Global platform that is available. I will give in detail in the PDF these things. The main pharma jobs in the pharma export, there are various positions you can apply for. The fresh pharmacy graduate need to take some experience in the pharma company. Starting with logistic manager, regulatory affair manager, business development manager, international, export manager, export executive, and all. Apart from this, we can, if you want to do own business, or you want to apply for a career in this job and career in this export business, we need to have some knowledge about financial procedures and regulatories which need to comply. So for that we have to do some. There are some small courses also, export-import courses. You can join that and have knowledge in that. Doing business in export, we have to do marketing. This in sales and marketing. The sales and marketing will be governed mainly by doing email marketing. You can do different kind of promotions. Internationally, you can go to the exhibitions, and you can go for the to hunt the clients. Importing of the pharmaceuticals is another big area where we can import APIs from different countries and do business with the manufacturers. So, importing is a very limited scope because exporting, we are importing mainly APIs only. And API market is totally dependent on the very less pharma people are there. So you can go for the searching this kind of opportunities also. So apart from this e-commerce business, you can do online e-commerce business, and you can start your own website, and you can register the products there and start selling, exporting the products using courier modes also in small packets. Bulk drug you need to, if you want to export medicines and bulk drugs, you need to first comply with the importing countries' compliance and regulatories. The main key pharma export documentation is you need to do the invoicing and all that things. I will give you the details in my PPT and PDF about this. The international marketing and sales, we have to contact through email. We can join the B2B exhibitions. Also, Pharmexil, the institute we will be helping us to join the international clients, and you can get the clients from there. We'll just try it if I can open that link. Just a minute. Hello. I will try to share that PPT once again. Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Loud and clear, sir. You are clear, sir. Continue,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. I am not able to because I'm doing from phone. That's why I'm not able to open that PDF. I will share that later to the people. Okay. So anybody want to ask questions about these things? Hello.
Sir, how a new person can enter in export and import business?
Good. The new person need to first of all have a knowledge of the documentation procedures, because there are two ways to do these things. If you really want directly to enter the market, it's very tough. If you want direct starting your own company, you have to first do your website. Then you have to upload your products on the website and market that products. But you can start with brands of other companies like Cipla and all. In small packets, you can try with the countries. And if you want your own business own product, own brands to market in the other countries, there are regulatory market is US and all these countries is very tough. So you have to submit the data dossier of the products to that country, and then they give permission to export the products. Also, apart from this, you have to take the permission from Drug Control of India in case of the new product you are exporting to these countries. To start with, it is better to start with non-regulated product and start with the countries which is having less these regulatory conditions to export your products to there. And there is another market, this non-regulated product market, like surgicals and all that you can do in the non-regulated market. So you can start with these generic products and these products like OTC kind of products like paracetamol and all that to start with.
So what is the initial investment in that, sir?
Initial investment, you can start with your basic 5 to 10 lakhs. There is to do the good website and marketing things. And if you want to, there are two ways. There is ready products available in the market. You can procure them and directly send about that. Okay. And if you want your own product to get manufactured, you can take orders first, and then you keep your ready with your manufacturers. your tie-up with your other companies which are manufactured in Baddi and all over India. And you can take manufacturing facilities from that plants and you can export. But before that, you have to take all permissions to do this from the Director General of this Foreign Trade and Drug Control of India. Hello?
Is there any requirement for
Yes. Which requirements?
export?
You will get in the Pharmaxil. Pharmaxil is the Pharmaceutical Export Promotion Council, which is the government organization. You have to register there, and the fees is like I think 20,000 something per year. If you register to that organization, then they will guide us and they will give direct orders also. You will get direct orders. They put the advertisements for different countries, their requirements on that portal. And if you are a member, then the members can only access that information. You will get information, the orders from there also, and you can communicate with directly to the buyers of that country. And then you can, because different countries are having different regulatory authorities and different rules and regulations. So you have to follow that rules and regulations, and your products should be registered in that country also, if you want to export to that country.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, I want to ask one question.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, you can ask.
Sir, I want to know about, I want to import and what is the criteria for Arab Emirates, that is import and export? Arab countries.
Yeah, Arab countries is having different their own this regulatory authorities. I will give you the details. Actually, I have done this research work for this, so I will share that PPT and PDF. In that, I have given the links. So, which countries you have to approach to whom and what are the regulations, what documents needed in detail. Okay. So I will share this. You can directly contact me. I will share you also directly the details how to do that. Hello.
Oh,
Sir, I want to know about 925 sterling silver means what? And B2B online e-commerce means what?
Okay. So this particular business I started apart from my with my wife. Actually, she is a jewelry designer, and we started this jewelry e-commerce business in 2002, and we exported almost all to all countries. I will explain a little bit about this. What the product we were exporting. 925 means 925 sterling silver jewelry and semi-precious gemstones. The particular jewelry is called as 925 because the silver content of that jewelry is 92.5% minimum. And in the international market, when you sell any silver jewelry, they called it as sterling silver, and the minimum purity of that silver should be 92.5%. If it is 90% or below 92.5%, they don't call it as a silver, they call it as a metal. This is the minimum criteria. And the products, the semi-precious gemstones are the stones which are not precious like diamonds and ruby and emerald and all that. These gemstones are manufactured in Jaipur, and in Jaipur, most of the manufacture this kind of jewelry, which is having big market in US and UK and all over world. Apart from this, this B2B is a business to business online e-commerce website we have developed. B2B means we are doing wholesaling, and B2C means we are doing retail business. Like in pharma also, if I'm a wholesaler, I'm selling to institutes, doctors, and chemists. And if I'm retailer, I'm selling medicines to consumer. Like in jewelry also, if there is B2C, it is business to consumer, and B2B is business to business. And we were started business online doing B2B, means we were selling our jewelry to US market, and US, UK, and all over world, to the shops there, to wholesaling we were doing at that time.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, after the graduation in this 23 years,
Yeah.
you have almost worked only for 4 years for other companies. And rest years you have worked as entrepreneur. So what you would suggest for the freshers to become entrepreneur?
Yeah. Yeah, because I started with my Copran, I was their production officer, but somehow I don't feel interest in that area, in the manufacturing and all that. And then I started my own, because I don't have any business background. Even though I started business, and first I started retail store, then uh, uh, apart from along with that retail, we developed this e-commerce website. And so what I feel that most of the people, this program also, most of the speakers are speaking about the jobs and all that. No one is speaking about business and doing business. I think most of the people are doing jobs and all that. When people taking admission to B Farm, they think what job I can take, what job I will get. Most of the people nowadays, people are coming with the entrepreneurship also. But what I suggest that you should think there is lot of potential because India is the major exporter of pharmaceutical. So you should take some experience first. Doing job is not bad. You have to do 2-3 years. You have to go, but you should go if you want to do really business. You should go for MBA, or you should go to join the export companies where this export documentation and export regulatory authorities, you should be familiar about that. So you have to find the job if you want to do business also. 2-3 years if you go to big companies, and you take experience of international marketing and sales. Let me give one example. There are 4-5 people. They are friends of mine, and they have 8 to 10 years they have spent in the pharmaceutical companies like Cipla, Lupin, and all that. They were manager of exports and all that. After 3-4 years, they left the job. They put 5 people form one company, and they put little money, their own money in that company, and started the business. So now they are growing well, and they don't have any manufacturing activity also. They take the medicines and the products, get it done by loan license from different manufacturers in India. India is the manufacturing hub, so you don't worry about the manufacturing part, because manufacturing anybody can do and give to you. Okay, you need expert on that product details and all that. You can hire them, but main key thing is that you should be expert in the marketing the things. If you have order in hand, you can manufacturing the things is not big thing, but marketing is the key thing in any business. So for that you have to do the job in the companies which are exporting the pharmaceuticals to other countries. In that you will get opportunity to go physically to the other countries, to go B2B exhibitions. There are a lot of B2B exhibitions happening. Even Pharmaxil, this organization, government organization, is helping in that. Even lot of people don't know, even Government of India gives marketing development assistance to the exporters. Even if you go for a B2B exhibition for in Singapore or US or anywhere, you will get the air tickets to participate there. So there are a lot of schemes available, government available, but people don't know. And what happens? The export business corporate is only in the hands of some corporate people. So most of the students from this rural area, they don't go there, and they don't see any potential there. So what I suggest that if you are really interested because this particular export business is having large potential, and you will earn like anything in this business. Like in crores, you can go achieve your goals. So you have to get the knowledge proper way, and you will do business in this area easily. Because my experience is that I was started from Sangli only. I don't have any background of business. I don't have any background of export business, even though I am able to do this business. So you should go to find the correct companies which are doing export and all that.
The
Hello?
students
Yes,
are
anybody?
informed, requested to ask any questions. They can write in chat box too.
Even also in careers,
Sir,
job opportunities are there.
Can we start the wholesale business with 5 lakh rupees?
Yeah, you can start. Not a big issue. You can start with 5 lakh rupees. 5 lakh is not small amount. You can website you can do in 25,000, and you need not to invest in products initially. But the problem is that if you want to go for the registration, fees are more in these countries, because for one product the fees are, because we have to pay in dollars for that countries. If the currency is higher than our currency, then we are 5 to 10 lakh rupees in some countries needed for one product to register. There is a lot of investment to start with. But you can do wholesaling and export for small products also. Ready-made products from the market you can purchase and export. For that, some other permissions needed, and that I can tell you how to do that also. So some licenses you have to take from Central Drug Standard Control Organization and all for that purpose. But you can start with, because doing business locally, as you know, I am also doing local business. But I have done both actually. First I have done export, and now I am doing when I am doing local business. There is a lot of cutthroat competition in the local business. But in export, you will get margins also high. Margins are really high because you are earning in dollars. So the gap between the dollar and rupees, there only $1 if you earn, there is 70 rupees you will get. It's like that. You can contact me if you need any other information and all that.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
There is another question from student, sir. His name is Sahil Mahin. He is expecting the information about for export. Is any MBA degree or a pharma MBA degree is required?
No, it's not required. But if you do MBA finance or MBA export also, there some institute are doing, giving this particularly for pharma also some institute are doing. But MBA is better. If you do MBA, you will get all the this financial information and about e-commerce and commerce related things. So better, if you have time, you can do this, because if you want to do business, you need to do MBA. That is better. If you want to do career in a job in the export companies, so you directly join any export company, then you will get to know actual practical things there. MBA is best if you want to do in future your own business, entrepreneurship.
Sir, another question from student SK Patil.
Okay.
How to start the wholesale business, wholesale pharmacy business, the primary requirements, and how we can take the priority or the selection of the drugs distribution in that wholesale.
So You are talking about export or local wholesale business?
Wholesale business, sir. Local wholesale business.
Local wholesale business. Okay. Local wholesale business is having different. You can directly do this branded companies products. This is and other is generic market. So nowadays generic market is also very high and very popular because this branded companies giving very less margin to the wholesale businesses. So what I suggest, if you need to earn more money, you have to go for generic also. And another segment is there that I am also doing right now. There is some specialized products which is I'm doing cold chain products. Since last 3-4 years, I am in this company. I was in Mumbai and I was doing this hormones and specialty pharma products, HMG and that gonadotropin hormones for IVF centers. So if you heard about the cold chain products are that needs 2 to 8 degree refrigeration, and you need a freeze for that or cold room for that, and some hormones, vaccines, and other specialized injections for this IVF, ICU centers and these hospitals. You can this is having good potential because very less distributors are there. In the you can check in Sangli there are one or two distributors only, or any other part there are very less. In Mumbai also there are very less because cold chain products are having price is also high, and vaccine hormones having big demand these days, and you will get good money also in that. So what I suggest, there is cutthroat competition in the general products like OTC and all that, antibiotics and all this. There are a lot of companies already competing with each other. So what I suggest, if you start with other products which are having good potential, apart from the general products, there are a lot of distributors already there. So what I suggest you go to the cold chain products and just have a study of that, and you can start business of that products.
Okay, thank you. Another question. Can we have to travel in various countries for export?
Yeah, but not necessarily start with. You have to travel. That is best idea because sitting from here, you don't know any idea about how to build the clients and all that. So, but in start with, you can go for small countries, African countries and all that. It is better if you directly instead of directly going there, you should go for attending the B2B exhibitions. There are a lot of exhibitions in each, like in Dubai also there is Health Expo. So all this information you will get on the Pharmaxil website. Okay, on that website you will come to know which, but you have to form company first. Nobody can allow you to enter any exhibitions without having any background or any this company, or you should doing job to such country which is going which are exporting to the country. If you have contacts there, and then you can directly go there and directly have a meeting with the importers and the wholesalers in that country. You can have tie-up with them, and that is also good marketing idea. You can go directly also, but before taking experience about the all norms and regulations, directly going is having no use. So what I say is you should spend 1 or 2 years in some as a job in some pharma export company. That is better.
Thank you, sir. And another question from Dhanashri, sir. If you have to do job in companies, particularly in a export department, same there is if we study the MBA or pharma MBA, if we have to study that MBA or pharma MBA.
MBA, pharma MBA is better if you are just fresh graduating from B Pharmacy, and then you can do that 2 years. So that is best to do MBA in pharma.
Thank you, sir.
If you want to do career in the jobs, but if you want to do business, then it is not needed actually. Better you go for the experience.
Last question, sir. idea about international pharmacy marketing, sir, business particularly.
Okay. International business is divided into this, particularly pharma business is divided into regulatory and non-regulatory market, and also semi-regulatory market. The Europe, US, Japan, UK, all these are having stringent regulatory authorities. So you can do there also, but you have to follow their norms, and you have to register your products there. And there is a big market because, as you know, India is the major exporter of medicines, particularly generic medicine. 90% of the generic medicine all over the world is produced in India only. So there is a lot of opportunity for job also and business also. But just most of the people are not knowing about these things, and they don't have exposure. So what I think is, you can start with, if you want to do business, you can start with small countries. And it is easy to take orders from that country.
Okay, sir. This is nice session, question and answer session, sir. Now I will shift the mic to vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, all of you. On behalf of Rajarambapu College of Pharmacy, Kasegaon, I am Manisha Murgude, proposed a vote of thanks on second session of third day. I am very much thankful to Secretary of Kasegaon Education Society's Honorable Principal Dr. R.D. Sawant sir, for giving us opportunity for organizing Jain Career Saptah 2022. I express my sincere gratitude to our principal, respected Dr. C.S. Magdum sir, and Vice Principal, respected Dr. S.K. Moite sir, for valuable support and guidance. I am thankful to the organizing team for organizing such a wonderful event. Actually, post-lunch sessions are difficult to listen, but the speaker has made the session interactive and interesting. I really thanks to keynote speaker Shri Sudhir Rashimkar sir, who spent his valuable time for gracing to occasion and guiding our students. Today we had opportunity to hear his valuable thoughts and fruitful information on career opportunities in pharmacy and importing of pharmaceuticals. These seminars definitely encouraging us for future, and also his thoughts shown us new path for career. Once again, thanks to everyone to make this event fruitful. Thank you. I request to Dr. Nitlikar sir to please proceed further.
Sir, with your permission, shall we end the meeting?
Yes, I am also thankful to all